I wanted to ask you about the Permanent Secretary to the Treasury, Nicholas Macpherson, who raised eyebrows when his advice to the Chancellor was published on the same day as George Osborne made the speech emphatically ruling out a currency union. Now, in a Freedom of Information request in November 2012, the Treasury stated that Sir Nicholas met yourself occasionally, socially, from time to time. When did you and Sir Nicholas last meet?
I think I bumped into him in March.
And how many times have you met him since the referendum campaign began?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to give you an inaccurate advantage. Just say one thing, Ms McAlpine. Yeah, I do. Obviously, I worked very closely with Nick Macpherson for 3 years, and previously when I was Chief Secretary of the Treasury in the late 1990s. For the sake of completeness, I also keep up with a number of other permanent secretaries in the departments that I worked, including other civil servants. It's not abnormal. The one thing I'd make very clear is that every single civil servant that I have contact with are absolutely scrupulous about not discussing what they advise the current government. And that's one of the strengths of the civil service in this country. So I wouldn't read too much into the fact that, yes, I know Nick Macpherson, and I saw him nearly every day of my life for 3 years during some quite interesting times.
Discussed aspects of the independence referendum with him?
All of them, in terms of Better Together, in terms of the contact we have with the UK government, that's done through political channels, not through the civil service.
I asked if you had discussed aspects of the independence referendum with your friend Nicholas Macpherson.
Well, I discussed many things. I'm not going to go into private conversations, but in terms of the... As I said to you, is I'm not going to go into private discussions I have with him or anybody else for that matter, but what I can tell you is in relation to whatever advice he happened to give to the current government, I've not discussed that, no.
I'm asking what he said to you. Did you discuss aspects of the independence referendum with your friend Nick Macpherson?
I'm not going to discuss private conversations any more than I would discuss a private conversation I have with anybody.
Did you discuss the currency union with Nick Macpherson?
I can't really add to what I've said, Ms McAlpine. What I can say to you is that the advice that Nick Macpherson and his colleagues give to the current Chancellor and Chief Secretary is advice that I'm not aware of. It's something, if we have contact with the government, we do it through political channels, not through the civil service.
I was asking you about your conversations with your friend Nick Macpherson.